Hi readers, we are going to do some word work together right now. You're all third and fourth grade readers, and so you know how to read, but you're going to start reading in a new way where you're only reading to learn information. You're not sounding out words anymore. You know what your vowels say. Something really cool that I'm going to talk to you about is syllables. Now you might be thinking, I learned about syllables in kindergarten. Well, yes, you did, but as an older reader, you're going to use your knowledge of syllables to read really big words in science texts. You're going to use your knowledge of syllables to write really long words in your reports and essays. So there's actually a lot of different kinds of syllables, and so this really is advanced work. I don't want you to think that we're doing anything babyish. Syllables are word parts. So remember a long time ago you learned like fantastic has 3 syllables. You learned that words like pig have 1 syllable. The word so has 1 syllable. Counting syllables is important when you're learning to read, but knowing the different patterns of syllables, like there's different kinds, that's what you want to know as an older reader, somebody that's reading to learn information. Before we get into the syllables we're going to talk about today, we have to review our vowels. I want you to know everything about vowels, and sometimes you kind of forget about them when you get older. So really quick, we're going to review the 5 major vowels, their short sound and their long sound. Okay, easy peasy. We have A, short sound, A, long sound, A, says its name, right? And then we have E, short sound, E, long sound, E. And of course, I, short sound, I, long sound, I. And we have O, short sound, A, long sound, O. And we have U, short sound, A, long sound, U. The reason why it's important to review this is that when you're reading syllables, you're looking for the vowel and where it is in the syllable or part of the word. Okay, let's talk about this a little more. I have a little picture example. It looks silly, but I think it's really going to stick in your memory. Okay, so here's the word. You can probably read it instantly, but let's break it down, and I want to explain how and why you read it the way you do. So you remember that when the vowel's in the middle, it's the short vowel sound, right? Okay, here's why. Because it's closed in by this consonant. The door is closed, the consonant closed the door, this vowel has to be quiet and say its little short sound, eh. So it goes, him. Short vowel sound because there's a consonant after it, closing it in. Open that up when there's no consonant after the vowel in this syllable, you read it with the long vowel sound, I, hi. Closed, this is a closed 1 syllable word, him, we read it it because the consonant is closing in the vowel. This is another 1 syllable word, we read it hi with the long I sound because it's an open syllable. There's not a consonant closing it in, it's open. Okay, today all our words are 1 syllable word. We will build on that later. I just want you to really understand this pattern. Closed syllable, short vowel, because it is closed behind a consonant. So it says ah, got, of course. Now open up this syllable and we say the long vowel sound, the word is go. Okay, really quickly. This time I'm going to start with an open syllable. Okay. How do we read the vowel? With the long sound, because there's nothing closing it in. D. If we close the syllable and put a consonant there, we read it with the short sound, den. Let's do another open syllable. How do we read the vowel? With the long sound, E. Re, because it's not being closed in. Read. Close that syllable, one syllable word. Read it with the short vowel sound. Read. Last one. Is this open or closed? It's closed. Why? Because there's a consonant closing in the vowel in this syllable. So we read it with the short vowel sound. Sob, sob. Open or closed syllable. Open syllable because there's no consonant closing in the vowel in this syllable. So we read it with the long vowel sound. So, okay, so that's all for today. Open and closed syllables. Try to look for an open or closed syllable when you're reading today. Today we just did one syllable words or parts. We will build on that and do 2 syllable words tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Look for those syllables, and I'll see you next time.